Hello, another video. This is Messy Mike trying to show you how to make that plat, get a lot of resources, and how to farm Syndicate medallions. Basically, if you want to do that, that's what you got to do. You got to get those medallions, and I'm going to show you the best way to find those in your Syndicate missions. If you're a new player, you might not have Limbo, but I highly recommend you try to get him done, 'cause he is the best, and early on you're really going to want to use him for Syndicate missions. The best way to do that, you don't need Limbo Prime, but I mean, I'm using him here, but here's my build. What's really important is range. Range is what you want. You don't need any duration. Efficiency can help too, so you don't gotta follow this to a T. I use Energize. Obviously, that's just a bonus. You don't need it. You can always use pads as well. But what I use is Loot Detector. That loot radar is really helpful. Master Thief is also a really great mod to have. But anyway, it's mainly that range. That's what you want, because you want to use that 4 to break things. You want to break everything you can. So that's why you're not going to leave your 4 up, so you don't need duration. Because you're using a lot of energy, I use Rage and Hunter Adrenaline. You don't need those. They do stack, though. If you wanted to add like a continuity instead of Rage, that's sometimes what I do for things like mobile defense, where I might want to use my 4 to defend while I go look around for loot. Another great thing to have is Carrier. You don't need Carrier Prime, but Animal Instinct is also very nice. So if you have the Prime version of that, that's even better. I mean, it gives you even double the loot radar, nearly double. Looter is also very great. You get that from Cephalon Samaris. At the Stratas, you need to have the rep to get it, but that is very helpful as well, and you'll see why. And you definitely want Vacuum on as well. Anyway, now I'll take you through what you need, and if you're a new player, you're probably going to want to make sure, whenever you're doing your syndicates, that you have your regalia to the right sigil. Like, say you need to put on New Loca, say. You know, you can type in your search box, you know, which is for PlayStation, it's L3. You click in New, and it'll bring up all your New Loca regalias. At the beginning, you'll just start off with, I think, the New Loca sigil. And if you notice, if you keep leveling up your syndicates, pick these regalias, because it'll give you a higher percentage of points you'll be able to earn each time you do a mission. Like, look at the humanity symbol here, it's plus 15. You know, that's what you want. So, like, say we're gonna do New Loca right now. So you can even adjust the height, the width. You can make it, you know, how you want it to look. You know, you can change the color. Move it up, down. You can even make the alpha, so that's the darkness. But anyway, you want to make sure you do that, because you want to level up your syndicates quickly. And the quicker, the better. And that's where you're going to get your plat from, too, because you can level up real fast. It only takes like a week and a half, probably, if you do your syndicate missions every week or every day. It'll probably take you like a week and a half, 2 weeks to max. And once you max, you can get those augments. And these augments you can easily sell for plat. They usually go around 10 a piece. But anyway, that's kind of what you want to do. This is a great plat maker, but that is not the main plat maker. You're going to make big chunks from these things, these relic packs. Because every time there's a new prime coming out, that you're going to use all those medallions that you saved up and buy those relic packs the day the prime comes out. That's how you earn all that plat. So, that's what you want to do. Just buy those relic packs. You will have those relics before anybody else. You know, make sure you save up some something to make your relics radiant, you definitely want to have enough traces for that. Make them radiant right when you get them with the void packs. And now I'm going to go and show you exactly how to do this. You usually want to go private for these because, well, people don't like waiting, and most people don't like getting all these medallions, but that's too bad for them. The more medallions you have, I mean, you can save these up forever. They're infinite. It's like an infinite pool of rep that you can use at any time. It's always nice to have a bunch saved up. Say you need rep to sell like an augment or something, or buy your augment that you just sold to somebody. You know, you can just buy it right away. I always save them, and when a new prime comes out, you just buy those relic packs, radiate those relics, and you run them. And you will have that prime before anybody else, and that is when they're always highest in price. So, if you notice, the looter mod from Carrier just broke everything in the room. That's why it's nice. But basically, you want to hit the D-pad. I'm sure it's different for computer, for PC. And so you can bring your map up, and basically all you're doing is you're looking at that map the whole time. I've seen videos like this before. I've been doing this well before I've ever seen a video for this, and the thing is, they don't tell you how to do this. They tell you to do it, but I've been doing this for a long time, and now I think it's the word's finally getting out here that people do this. This is what they use their syndicates for. But basically, you just are looking at that map the entire time, and you look for those crates, you know, those chests. See how looter breaks them? And see, here's a medallion. Basically, vacuum will suck everything up that looter breaks, and you're just looking at that map the whole time. Once you get in the center of your map with a bunch of chests around, that's when you use Limbos 4 to break everything. And if you see on the map things will flicker, that's how you know it's a chest. See how it flickers or goes away? And then you just run over to where that chest is. You do that, and, well, you just basically vacuum them all up. You know, like you're vacuuming your room or something. I don't know. Bad comparison. And if it's still on the map, you know it's a medallion. See how that did not disappear on the map? Well, that's how you know where a medallion is. Call it medallions because that's what they're called in one of the syndicates. But anyway, that's pretty much how you do it.
This will take a moment.
And like I said, you might want to add continuity for missions like this. But basically, I'm just looking at that map the whole time. I'm not doing anything else. You know? And that's pretty much what I'm doing. Now, if you notice, I have no duration, but I do have a lot of range. So, like I said, if you want to switch rage for continuity, which is something I do sometimes on these missions, you know, that's what I do. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how you do it. There's not always going to be medallions on every mission. Some interceptions and some defenses do not have them. It depends on the tile set. I don't know why DE did that. I think that's kind of dumb. I think medallions should be on every map, not just based on the tile set. I've heard people say that they're not on defense and interceptions, but that is not true. Actually, they are. It just depends on the tile set. So, anyway, notice, look how high my energy is up because of that Hunter Adrenaline and Rage mod. But this is a great way to farm resources too. Definitely want to do that. God, bursts just knock you down forever. So, yeah, that's basically it. And if you have any questions,
Area completed.
let me know. Besides that, leave a comment. Show me if there's any content you'd like to see. Because this is just as simple as that. Just pretty much running around your map, watching your map at all times. You know, just go to where the loot is, basically. You know, like, see... And this is why you kind of want to go in there private, because people don't want to wait while you do all this. I mean, you will break every container. I mean, see, look at that. You just go in and you break every single container. You go throughout the whole map, basically. It can be a little time consuming, but believe me, it's worth it in the end. And Limbo helps us quite a lot. See, there we go. There's another medallion. You can tell because if you look on the map, it did not flicker when I used my 4. And it does not vacuum up. See? So, that's basically how you do it. So, yeah. Just leave a like if you found this useful. But that's basically a veteran tip. Syndicates are very useful for resources because you shouldn't be doing and captures and void fissures, making people wait. That's why you should just do this privately on your own. It's kind of relaxing, kind of meditative. I mean, one of my biggest pet peeves in this game is when somebody sits there and opens every chest. And I mean every chest while you're waiting. You know, that's something you shouldn't be doing on most missions. Survivals, yes. You know, it's a good thing to be, like, kind of farming, but Syndicates, man, I mean, I got all my resources done from doing Syndicate missions, basically. I didn't need anything except maybe a little cryotic, Kuva, and that's about it. I mean, I didn't need anything after doing my Syndicates. So, yeah, just leave a like if you found this helpful, and, take care. You're going to also find a lot of Ayatan sculptures and stars during this. Just to let you know, you're going to break everything. So, please leave a like if you found this helpful, and let me know what content you'd like to see in the future. Thank you.